Hey, yeah, it's James. Today we're going to be talking about the Sabbath. So, do you need to keep the Sabbath? Yes, it is about legalism and works, and we are saved through works, not by faith, so that everyone can boast. No, so it's not about works. It's not about legalism or trying to either be saved by a work or maintain our salvation by a work or please God by work. It's not about rules or legalism. It's about creating a structure that you can kind of live around, that enables you to be more restful, that enables you to set your mind on things above. Why? Because your mind isn't set on earthly things as much and kind of being busy or distracted. You know when you ask someone how they're doing and they say, I'm busy, I've got a lot on, or I'm tired. And probably they're not busy spending time with God, they're probably spending time away from Him and so don't have enough time to be with Him, which is probably why they're busy and why they don't feel as re-energized and rejuvenated and why they're tired. Because being with God is never meant to be a chore or feel like a work. So anyway, that's a bit of an introduction. How does it look for me? So the way I do it is kind of similar to John Mark Comer, because he wrote a book called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. That's where I heard about Sabbath as a non-legalistic thing. So I take my Sabbath on a Saturday. I don't think it needs to be a particular day of the week. If you do shift work or something, there are 6 days for work and 1 day for rest in a given week, 7-day period, Monday to Sunday, whatever, however you do your week. And I take a Saturday. For me, a Sunday is church, busy, serving a lot, and it's not really rest, hence Saturday. And I basically have a whole day off. It's not a day off, it's a day of rest. I don't do my normal paid job, but I do all the other jobs, like chores and housekeeping and running errands, and I just need to do a thing because I keep forgetting to do it, and I've just remembered there are 6 days for that. And actually I take a day off, and I don't do hoovering, I don't do chores. I mean, I do washing up, living in a house share, kind of need to not be, selfish and stuff, but otherwise I don't do anything. I take a whole day to rest from my phone as well, which is just mad, or technology like TV, laptop, other than maybe watching a sermon or something. I take a day to just not be on my phone, and on an iPhone you can automatically disable apps with downtime. I think you can do it on Android as well. And so every Saturday everything automatically turns off. It's amazing. So I get texts and calls through. People who know me know to text or call if it's important or urgent enough on a Saturday. Otherwise, all my messaging apps, social media, everything basically goes off. It's so nice. And I take a rest from eating healthily. So I do that 6 days a week, and Sabbath is not that day. So I will have like cookies or chocolate milkshake or, I don't know, a big bag of Doritos or something. Whatever, treat myself. Because I try not to do that during the week, mostly. So yeah, basically just stuff that I find restful and not doing stuff that I don't find restful. As I say, it's not really about what you switch off from, it's about who you switch on to, and basically focusing on Jesus more rather than less on a whole day of a week. And practically that looks like stopping doing stuff, laying stuff down. I think partly it's a surrender issue. We do slightly worship the gods of busyness and productivity, and I think switching your phone off is also a big surrender thing as well. And now my Saturdays, my Sabbath, Saturdays are my favourite day of the week, and I always look forward to it. I just really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. And it really isn't about legalism, as I say. When I'm on band the next day, I'll have WhatsApp turned on, and then the WhatsApp group chat for the band. Sometimes, a few weeks ago, someone changed 2 of the keys the night before, on Saturday night. So it's just helpful to know that kind of stuff. And when I was leading a band as well at my last church, I'd always have WhatsApp on the day before, just in case there were any changes and I needed to be contactable. The point isn't stopping from normal life. The point is being able to focus on Jesus. And the one day affects the 6, and so I've actually become more restful and more aware of God's presence, and I've stopped doing certain things. I've slowed down my life because of what I do on a Saturday or Sabbath day. I want it to continue. For example, turning my phone off on Saturdays quite quickly became I turn my phone off every evening until the morning. So from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. the next day, all my apps are disabled other than text and calls and stuff. And then Saturday is actually 7:30 on a Friday to 8 a.m. on a Sunday, and it's amazing and I love it. It's great. So hopefully that is super helpful and also practical, and just how it looks for me. Would really recommend getting on the Sabbath vibe and reading something like John Mark Comer's Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. So recommend that book. Really, really helpful to me. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next time.